and gentlemen, welcome to Frantic Nerdcast, episode number 120.
Yes!
3?
1, 2, 3, we'll run with it.
I want to say 3.
I'll look it up.
I'm not 100% sure.
I actually feel like you're right with 3, but...
I think I am right with 3. How you doing, sirs?
Absolutely marvellous. I'll tell you what, I am going to put it straight out there. For those watching at home will know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's 3.
It feels weird not having a microphone in front of me. We're giving the lapels a run to see how it goes.
My ears feel naked.
Exactly, feels naked. But there's a little more flexibility. I can do this, and I'm not worried about talking right back into the microphone. So we'll see how we go.
Yeah, hopefully, we can actually hear you all the time.
Yeah, that too. that too.
I'll say I've never had an issue with knocking things over.
Sometimes I can get very easily distracted and fuck off.
That doesn't surprise me. All right, Zach. You had a chance to go to CollectorCon this weekend, just been.
Yes,
for those of you who don't know, CollectorCon in Newcastle is like a nerdy collector convention.
Yeah, it goes sort of up and down the East Coast. Newcastle gets it twice a year, and it's basically not our only card show, but definitely one of our bigger card shows that we can get to, and there's other things there. So took a mate for the first time. He'd never been before. He brought a lot of collectibles to sell and managed to sell all of them, which went well for him.
What sort of range did he have to sell?
So he sold some toys, some comics, some graphic novels, some DVDs, a bit of everything, and
nice.
he managed to sell them all and get some decent money for them.
Very good.
When he got $100 for some anime DVDs, I was like, oh my god,
Jesus Christ! Okay,
take that and run. Even like he had some One Piece omnibuses and got $10 each for them. I'm like, that sounds like a bargain because they're a dime a dozen. So, but yeah, it's good. And then I went with my nephew's wallet and his money, my trade binder. But yeah, we managed to trade and buy all his way basically to complete his Master Set of Deaths and Rivals.
So he's completed it now?
All but. So he just needs 2. So the problem, I thought we'd walk away with 2 left, but we got a bigger card than I thought. So we ended up getting the Ethan's Ho-Oh SIR.
Nice. Because
that was sticking at $330, but I ended up getting it down to $250 because there was some damage on the card.
Cool.
So I was like, called my sister, I was like, got a really good deal for you. You're probably not going to see it this cheap, so what do you want to do? So yeah, he just needs the Cynthia's Garchomp and the gold Team Rocket's Mewtwo now to complete the set. So one's an $80 to $100 card, the other one's about a $300 card. So we'll see. But yeah, my trade binder is wiped. But then I spent a total.
Well, thankfully you've got another 400 episodes in the pipeline. You can start building up your trade binder again.
But yeah, so I was trying to work towards my Phantasmal Flames Master set. So I'm now only one card short, and that card's about $1,000.
Oh, so you need the Zard.
Yeah, I think I'm going. So I've got some sealed Ascended Heroes products and a ETB for Phantasmal. So it's about 800-ish to 900-ish, depending on if I sell it privately or to some vendors.
Sure.
And that'll obviously get me a large chunk away, considering I paid 300 and a bit for what I've got there, 400 maybe. It's
nice little profit to go towards it.
Yeah, that's it. So that'll be the only one, unless I've got...
Or you might have the Charizard in the box.
Yeah, look, I've got 4 more loose packs of Phantasmal to work my way through, and yeah, I it's one of those things where like, if I sell it, it will be in there. If I rip it, it won't be. Same things like the Ascended Heroes. I will have 2 God packs in those 3 things I've got. If I rip them, they won't be there. So,
absolutely.
But yeah, it's one of those things where if I pull...
That is why it's called gambling,
yes. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll talk to some vendors and see what they say and all those things. But I did see it for $900. EB Games has some top high-end singles now for sale. So EB Games had the...
We'll get back to EB Games.
I was going to say, we're coming back to EB. Right. They've had a little announcement today.
Yeah, there's a few that came out today.
I only seen one, and that was enough.
Do we want to segue into EB Games now then?
No,
we'll finish up.
We'll come back.
But CollectorCon. So, but yeah, so this time, the first time we went, I don't think any of us really knew what to expect from it. No. And it was definitely the time where obviously we weren't into Pokemon then, and we were like, oh, it's all Pokemon. Well.
We Zachary?
See,
in it.
I've already come out the other side. I still want to complete Mega Evolution, so I got the 2 cards there and some other things I want to do for it.
2 are you?
Yeah, 2. I only needed the 2 at the end, which was the...
I thought we only needed 4 at the end. The 2 gold.
Sorry, the gold. I forgot the gold. Yeah, so I need the gold and the gold Venusaur and the Lucario.
See, I was going there potentially hoping to find the Latias. Didn't see it, but I said, so yeah, Phantasmal Flames, all but 1 card. Got a couple extra for Chaos Rising and 1 card just for the personal set because it looked sick. But yeah, it's in
And
terms of
I did task you with the situation, which is currently in the works.
I think I did all right with that in the end.
Yeah.
I was like, when he was really keen on buying that promo, I was like, oh shit, fuck?
As some of you may know, and the picture of the card is on the website, franticnerdcast.com. I have a beta Gundam, Grandpa Gundam RX-78-2 card. It's a PCG 10. It is a very nice card, and I am decided it's time to try and sell it and get some funds to go away with the fam. And so I tasked Zach, and Zach discovered a gentleman that's going to have a look at it. And if it goes through and stuff, we'll put it out into the world. But otherwise,
he was quite good to chat to, and said he's very open and honest that he wanted the card. And then I said the problem you have, and I guess the problem we have with when you grade cards, it's not PSA in terms of selling it. You're just not going to get the same value as what the card's probably worth.
That will very much change in the coming years. I
think so. I think
coming years,
short term,
especially since Riftbound has announced. It's not official announced, but essentially they've pretty much said all of their tournaments PCG will be there to grade.
Okay.
And there's apparently
that's close enough.
They came out with a statement that said nothing is official. There are things happening in the background and all this kind of stuff, because apparently Rudy Invests, who Alpha Invest, his name is on YouTube. He is a Magic the Gathering investor. He's not a collector, not a scalper. He's a fucking investor. Like, he buys big boxes of stock and just puts them away for 10 years.
Sure.
And then brings them back out. Like, he's got a whole YouTube dedicated to it. Has done for years.
Okay.
He apparently bought the PCG rights in America or something along those. He runs the American part of PCG.
Right.
So I imagine they're going to be trying to make it bigger and bigger and bigger. And with all the issues PSA has in America, with their backlog.
I saw they have Kmart sells the official PSA grading kit or submission kit. I'm like, oh fuck, radio. Because that way you got all the right materials to send it away how they want it, and more ways where they make money. So TCG, we're here at CollectorCon, which is good. But
they always are, yep.
But we said saving funds for PAX, so I didn't take anything to get graded this time. And hopefully our last submission should be here shortly. But yeah, so there was a wide range. There was plenty of different toy sellers there. Some vintage, a few more vintage TCGs and like those Batman TCG cards and stuff like that there.
I have fun opening that.
There was more graded comics for sale this time than I noticed before.
See,
that's what I want to kind of start getting into, getting some comics graded and stuff. But the only issue is PSA are like one of the only people that do
PSA
comics.
and CGC, yeah.
And so it costs a fortune to send them away and get them graded. And you're sending something big and square overseas, it gonna get fucked.
And usually soft.
Yeah. I might. Okay, so there's there's a comic book shop in Warners Bay. Comic Book Central. It got like a little that as well as like a knick-knack type store. It's quite a nice store to go and check out. I'm going to hit him up because I'm sure that he sends comics away fairly regularly. So he might.
I've got a couple of Harleys that I want to send away.
Yeah, he might be a little in.
I don't care about them being graded. I just want them in the slab.
Yeah.
I want slabbed comics. That's all I want. I'm never going to sell it.
Yeah.
And it's not worth. It's probably not even worth what I actually paid for it. Sure. Plus what I would have to pay to get it graded. I just want it in that. I even tried to buy those slabs. I couldn't find anywhere to sell the slabs.
No, and that's why I think that's why we grade with TCG and we've graded with PCG in the past. It's less about the value of those cards. It's more, we like that card, we want it slabbed, and it's a nicer slab.
Like 99% of my cards I'll never sell, and that Gundam one we were talking about that I'm going to sell, it's worth too much money not to.
Yeah.
I would love to keep it, but for the amount of money that I could potentially get for it.
Well, it's like with Camden's Mewtwo, I think it's got a good shot at getting a 10. I'm like, do I send it to PSA and actually make it as valuable as I can for him, or do we just get it slabbed locally and it'll be quicker and cheaper? And yeah, it's just something we're just trying to weigh up because to send that card away to PSA, it's going to be nearly $100, probably more by the time you factor in shipping because it's the value of the card.
If he wants to hold on for it for a little bit longer, go with PCG, and that could be a nice little avenue with what we were just talking about.
I think they're $35, $38 to get graded. TCG were $12 if you got it graded at con.
13,
and
yeah.
13, I think they're like $15 normally, $16 normally. So, I mean, and you don't have to pay for postage if you get it done at the con as well.
Yeah, that's always a big win. But yeah, I said definitely looking forward. Like I said, and some of the new Pokemon vendors there that I hadn't chatted to before, and yeah, everyone was great to chat to, very friendly, and yeah, great deals all around. I said $80 off for SIR, I'll never say no. Plus,
we're going to have to get to one of the Sydney cons soon, I reckon. And
yeah, so I definitely want to check out Card Lounge because it's a bit more of a chilled card environment. It's more on that Pokemon and mainly Card Avenue. So there might be some Gundam and One Piece.
A lot of places have One Piece now as well.
Yeah.
It's because One Piece it's almost getting to the point where it's not a player's game anymore. It's more a
it'd be interesting to see One Piece in 5 years' time and see where it's at.
Yeah.
Because I think short term it will continue to do very well, but I think that is very much the market where it's a money grab for a lot of people rather than a collecting like it is like Pokemon is for a lot more people. But yeah, no. Overall, I said very good. I said would love to get down to Sydney, some Sydney things, and yeah, maybe like make a weekend of it. See Grind Zone on the Friday for some events, and then do the show on the Saturday and come back on the Sunday. But yeah.
On other news, unfortunately, we had another one of our superstars pass.
Dolly Parton.
Yes, that's not who I was going to talk about.
No, because the other one went under the radar.
But Dolly Parton did pass away as well. But the big one, the one that I care about, Mr. Tim Curry, unfortunately. He passed away...
The same day.
The same day.
It was the same day as Dolly.
I thought it was the next day.
No, it was the same day Australian times anyway. It might have been overnight different, but yeah. So like,
if you don't know who Tim Curry is, shame on you.
Yeah, fucking wake up.
Shame on you. But he's most well known for
Frankenfurter.
Dr. Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, which he also did on stage before the movie. And
was it before the movie? Was it?
It was a stage play before the movie. Other massive ones that you would probably know are The Muppet Treasure Island.
Home Alone 2.
Home Alone 2, yes, he played the Clue. He was in the Clue, or in America, Clue, in the rest of the world, Cluedo movie.
Yep.
What else have we got here? He was Palpatine in the Clone Wars. There you go. Ben 10 for our younger audience, which I don't think exists.
He played Pennywise.
He was, yes, Pennywise in the original
a lot of
TV show.
No, he did in the movie.
No, that was a TV. That was a TV movie.
Was it?
Yeah, it was made for TV movie.
I didn't know that.
It was one of those ones that was like...
I wonder it goes for fucking like 4 hours.
Yeah, the Sunday and Monday kind of movies.
Yeah, right.
Some video game voices as well.
Yeah, lots of video games.
Who was he again in the...
Garfield 2.
He was in the Wild Thornberries. I can't remember which one.
He was the dad.
He was the dad.
He was the dad?
Yeah, he was the dad in the Wild Thornberries. Nigel Thornberry. He was in Will and Grace for 2 episodes. Jimmy Neutron. So lots and lots of stuff. So if you get a chance, go watch one of his films. He was an amazing, amazing human. He had a stroke.
I forgot he was in Scary Movie.
He had a stroke about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was. And he was really bad when it first happened, but he did get better towards the end where he could actually have conversations and stuff like that. There's a fantastic interview I seen on YouTube of him. It was some historic film society.
Okay.
And they collect things from sets, like call sheets and photos of BTS photos and stuff like that. And they kind of shared different things from different movies with him. And he sort of told little stories and anecdotes about each one and stuff. And it was a really, really good interview. It was like stuff that you'd never kind of hear. And if you can try and find that one, I can't remember what it was. It was like some film society or something. Just Tim Curry interviews. But it's awesome. And then go watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Absolutely. If you haven't seen it, shame on you.
Yeah.
Be prepared for a wild ride. But the saddest thing was, we didn't hear, like yesterday, you didn't hear boo about it because it was all Dolly. Like I said, Dolly within her own right deserves that time.
Very much so.
But yeah, Tim, it was only that I saw someone post something like this morning. I was like, Tim Curry, when did he died yesterday? What the fuck?
Yeah, so the morning, because it was yesterday morning, I got like a little pop-up on the phone about Dolly, and I was a little bit crude. I just turned to Shane and said, Dolly's dead, and just went back about my business. And Shane goes, you can't say stuff like that, Brock. It's like, oh, no, she's dead. And like 10 minutes later, she walked in and she's, oh my God, I can't believe like, you said that. It's real. It's like, but then I think you're right though, the same day. Like, cause,
it was the same day. You didn't hear boo.
Shen got home and just goes, Tim Curry's dead. I'm like, fuck off. No, like, much bigger reaction than that for me, that's for sure.
So that's unfortunate. So rest in peace, big fella. Enjoy it. You can now be a transvestite up in heaven.
I wouldn't say Joy Meatloaf, but Meatloaf's dead.
No, Meatloaf's dead. He
Enjoy
died
Meatloaf.
Like
2
10
years.
No, it was ages ago, wasn't it?
no,
I would have said
it was-
5 to 10 years
I don't
ago.
know, because I
might have been.
remember he had a health scare and then bounced back from it, and I couldn't remember.
No, he's gone. So I think out of the OG Rocky Horror Show cast, like the movie cast, Janice is still, Susan Sarandon is still kicking.
24 years ago, so I was off.
Susan Sarandon's still kicking. And then the guy that plays the husband is still kicking.
No idea.
And
I don't know anyone else.
Yeah, I think most of them are still
Okay.
rocking. Well,
The way when you start that segment, I thought they're all gone, bar like 2. No, just 2 are gone.
But on to something completely different from that. We did start our little segment of games to talk about. Each week we're going to talk about a game. We didn't do it last week.
Zach wasn't
All the
here.
week after?
Zach
All
wasn't
the
here.
week
For,
before?
he's got a blank face. Looking
I was
over
like,
there and-
you were looking at me like it was my turn to talk. I was like, oh, I didn't bring a game. Monsters it was. My game to talk about. It's a great game.
So I am going to talk about the Zombicide games, but specifically 2. I don't recommend Zombicide at all, in my opinion, like the actual Zombicide branded game. It's just too much shit in a box. Too much plastic crap in a box.
Especially don't start buying the expansions.
Most of it came from Kickstarters and people just went mental and like, it was plastic upon plastic upon, and it's just too much. This one, so there's Dceased and Marvel Zombies. So you got your Marvel and DC versions. Marvel Zombies,
clever,
Heroes
that's
Resistance,
witty.
and then your Dceased is Gotham City Unbreak. These are the
before you keep going, I got a very quick question.
Yes.
For those playing at home, does it frustrate you as much as it frustrates me when he says Dceased?
I know. That's why I was like, what are you talking about? Deceased?
Deceased.
No,
I've always done it as
No, it's
Deceased.
Dceased.
So
Deceased.
For
And it's
those
also
playing-
Outbreak.
For those playing at home.
It's also Outbreak, not Unbreak, but I was going to let that one slide.
I can't read it from you. What did I say?
Outbreak.
What did I say?
Unbreak.
Yeah. So basically, these boxes are the ones that you get at the shops. So these are just generic ones. And the thing that's really good about these ones is you get 4 player boards, which you just use square player board, cardboard player board, with double-sided.
Yep.
The rule book has like 10 missions in it. Easy to replay missions. It has eight miniatures, 8 miniatures or 10 miniatures maybe. What do we got? 10 miniatures. So you get 6 superhero miniatures and 4 zombie hero miniatures. And then all of the zombies, and this is the thing I got, are cardboard standees. Fantastic. So you can fit all of them in this box instead of having a box that's this big specifically just for your zombies, and then a box that's this big for all your heroes that you have.
I said Zombicide, just the original version, you can just about get away with. As soon as you start bringing expansion stuff in, forget about
this
it.
one's it's good. You get the rules. You get little dials, which are both Marvel and DC versions have. You get, like I said, you get your little player boards. You get 4 of those, and then you get a box.
For those who are listening, just at least for this little segment that we're going through now, please jump on the YouTube, have a look, because AJ is currently showing the prettiness of the box.
A box of mini. You get 10 minis, like I said, which are all pretty detailed minis. I painted mine ones up. And you also, I think from memory, I got this one, I think they're about $70 Australian, but I got this one on special for like $30.
I remember you getting it
like
dirt
that.
cheap.
It was really cheap. And it's good fun.
It was funny because I remember when you got it, because you'd spoken about like Marvel Zombies, just Zombicide and whatnot, and you basically said, don't bother. It's just, don't fucking bother. And then I came around one day and you're like, oh, I got Zombicide. I'm like, well, didn't you say don't bother? It's like, oh, it was fucking dirt cheap.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. So we played it. I'm pretty sure you hadn't painted it yet. We said, fuck it, let's play it. And it was really thematic, the way that you played through it as well. Like the missions were really fun. It put you straight into an element of jeopardy as you were going through it. It wasn't just a simple go beat the zombie and then like move forward. The jeopardy started straight away, and it was like, okay, we got past this bit, sweet. You'd start to sort of move away from that spot into the next section to get to the next part of the mission, and it's like, oh, I'm surrounded by zombies again.
Oh yeah,
it was really, really fun. Where you like,
real quick, put your hand behind it,
and you get past one bit, next bit would fuck you up again, and then I remember, I'm pretty sure we were at the door. And then, like, the mission parameter or whatever, like, we opened the door and there were zombies. It was like, oh, fuck.
It escalated really quick. And the good thing is the DC one and the Marvel one play exactly the same. So you can literally have Marvel and DC heroes helping each other out, going along and playing. And, yeah, so me and Brendan played the DC Dceased one on last Friday.
Oh, yep.
And
he got a copy of that.
He got a copy of that one. It's exactly the same. I mean, unpainted. Come on.
Sure.
What are you doing,
Brendan?
Paint your fucking minis. And yeah, really enjoyed it. But the good thing is, it's a very simple game.
Yes.
Very simple game. But the reason I'm recommending this one and not the main Zombicides and stuff is just for the sheer fact of cheapness. And the fact of you don't have 500 plastic minis to use. It's just the cardboard standees for the zombies is all that's needed.
And because it is, it's got that IP attached to it, it can, I don't know, bring a touch of relevance to something that you might not be familiar with. So it gives you a little bit more fun, a little bit more investment in what you're playing in. As you're playing through it, especially for something like this, which it does have that thematic element to it.
Because I haven't played this one, I've only played original Zombicide. Does this one also have the moment of this game is just now, I can't win, like the zombies have just taken over, like instantly? Because there were some games of Zombicide where it was way too easy, and that was few and far between. Most of the times it was like, we actually had to neuter the zombies to actually make it somewhat fair and balanced.
Well, sometimes the campaign, they have changed the rules a fair bit since the OG Zombicide. Since I played first edition Zombicide, I had the original one, and I got rid of it because it was just too much shit, and I never played it just because of that simple fact of there was too much shit. Compared to this one, they've changed it they've changed certain things where it is a bit easier, but it's still that moment of, like, me and Brendan were playing it, and some zombies came, we dealt with them, no problems. We got to a room, and we had to get one of the survivors. It was Alfred. And zombies got in there, and we're like, sorry, Alfred. See ya!
Well, hang on. You left Alfred.
You did.
Yeah. I don't think
Brendan, you cut off from Brock.
And then, then we kind of got up, and we're like, going well, we're just going to smash through this, and all of a sudden it was like, we flipped a card, and then it was like just a horde card. But then it got worse because we come up and we flipped one of the hero card, the Marvel, like zombie heroes. We're like, oh, okay, cool, that's fine. We beat him, and then the next card, Marvel zombie hero. We had 3 zombie heroes at one point on the board, and they all come in with zombies, and we're like, shit. And this is like right at the end of the level, kind of thing. We're not going to beat this. We ended up getting it, but yeah, it was.
Yeah, because I just remember
it went from we're good to we're fucked.
They're like the cards of the manholes, like that. They were just everywhere, and like that would just meant you went from 1 zombie to 1,000 zombies in one turn. You're like, yeah, okay, cool, we can't win now. Like, see you later.
I think these are my additions. I'll probably never get the expansions or anything for them.
Yes,
that base game was good, and I think you can go online and there's even like scenarios that you can do online with the stuff you get in these boxes.
If you can print more scenarios, that would sort of you just need the base game for. I think that's enough.
Yeah, probably just make some.
But,
in all honesty, I think there used to be like a generator tool you could use to make your own scenarios.
I mean, ChatGPT could probably generate some as well.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Good old ChatGPT.
good on ChatGPT.
All right, what's this eBay thing you're talking about? Because I've seen something, but I don't think it's what you saw.
The eBay thing.
EB, not
Okay.
eBay.
Sorry, EB, yeah, EB Games, yeah.
So, the 30th celebration, we spoke about the debacle.
I have
happened.
seen this then, if this is what I think it is.
So
yeah.
they had the debacle where they released it at exorbitant prices, and then they came out a week later and said, "Ooh, it was a test." Fucking idiots. Anywho, so this is the statement that they released today.
Before we say anything bad about EB Games, if you'd like to sponsor us, EB Games, we will stop saying bad things about you.
I spent enough money there, EB. Come on.
What he said. So, as promised, we finished reviewing the initial pre-orders and now have a limited amount of launch day stock available to pre-order. To give as many fans as possible the chance to get something from the Pokemon 30th Celebration collection, pre-orders are limited to one product per Plus member. Any pre-order made from 10 a.m. Friday 28th of August with more than one item or more than one pre-order from the Plus member will be cancelled. If you already placed the pre-order during the first round, that one's secure and it doesn't count towards this new limit. So basically, if you were a scalper before and you haven't been picked up now through their little fucking test and whatnot that they've done, you can go
Not to
again.
laugh at your microphone in your beard.
I know that he's not.
You lost all credibility during that.
To be fair, did I have credibility?
But yes, I agree. With both statements, I agree. But at least it is only the one per. I know Urban Empire does it a lot of time. It's come in, you just get one item and.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah, that's fair.
Make do.
But their thing is that come in through the door and you get, if you're first in line through the door, you can get it. We're not doing pre-orders, we're not doing holes, we're not doing any of that. eBay did a pre-order.
eBay.
Two very different companies.
Fuck me. eBay,
if you would like to sponsor us as well, more than happy to. We're accepting sponsorships.
The place starting with E.
Followed by B.
Yeah. No A though.
Then games.
So, the thing, they did their pre-release at exorbitant fucking prices for the pre-order, and then they came back.
So,
with
what are you
little
hoping to
shitty
get?
I won't be getting anything because it's for Plus members only. It's not to the general public.
Fucking just get on my level. I will.
So they still haven't made it available for the public. It's for anybody
they never will.
Anybody who's a Plus member.
For that $50 subscription. Everyone's paying for it to get there, so
one thing I don't know.
There are more subscriptors than people actually able. Like, because Delta Rain came out the pre-orders for Delta Rain came out last week, 10 o'clock. I didn't know it was. I'm at work anyway, in the middle of work, so I can't do it straight away at 10 o'clock. But by 11:15 or 11:20, whenever I saw it, it was just boosters and the 3-packs. So I was like, I'll hit up my trusty mate Grindzone and get some pre-orders through him when he gets his stock quotas. But yeah, like I said, they're only ever going to stay with the EB Plus members because there are more members than people that can actually get the pre-orders anyway. So they're just making money for nothing from those people.
So the other thing that I don't know if it sort of happened or resolved, I'm sure that EB alluded to this being a test with the exorbitant prices, yada yada yada, and they were bringing them back.
They haven't been brought. They're close. They're not what they were. So
people got refunds?
No, they're not getting refunds. It'll just come off their total price when they have to pick it up. So, because like for me, I only put down like the deposit amount. I didn't pay the full whack. So that 10%, let's say it said my order was $200. It was $400, and my 10% was $40, whatever I had to put down.
Sure.
That will have been reduced. So my $40 will still be there. I just will have less to pay off there.
Okay, sure. So they're going to be doing it at the lesser prices. So
Yeah.
So even so, it's the same thing. Like the scalpers are going to get in there. They're going to do what they're going to do. They're going to get more stock.
No, it's like the Umbreon. The Umbreon UPC is to like $430. So like that's not something I'd rather go buy my Zard and finish my Phantasmal set than get things that I'm probably just buying stuff here just for trade bait really, and the fact to open some. So I'll probably just try and get the Mew collection because I actually don't mind the figurine in there. And if I get that,
it's one of the items that you can get one of.
Yeah, it's only one of it. But it said you can only get one of anything. So it said at least hopefully scalpers will go after UPCs that I don't want and leave my figure collections alone.
So after that little rant about EB or eBay, whoever the fuck.
But EB are now selling high-end singles at much better prices. Said the Charizard at CollectorCon. Saw it cheapest. I think I saw it was like $11.50. $9.50 here. I was like, ooh.
There you go. There's your hype, EB. As AJ said at the start, if you would like to sponsor us, please reach out.
But in saying that though, today they did do a big thing with Starlight, the Starlight Foundation. So a big charity here, especially around Newcastle. We have a lot of Starlight
they can
here.
do that with the money they made out of fucking... Anyways.
Finish. So they had actually some quite good deals on like different bundles and mystery packs and things going today.
Look, let me get it right. I have no problem with EB Games just because Zing, you can get some cheap board games there.
Absolutely.
I got Arcs there the other day for super cheap, which I'm very happy about because that's a great game. But
they screwed the
pooch with Pokemon.
They definitely, but they were doing
not with Pokemon, just with this
just
one.
Because they were doing well until this. Really, it was just this that they went from.
I like that they're slowly transitioning. They're like, okay, we're not going to have video games for much longer, so we need something else. We're going to go trading cards until that market goes to shit again because it always does, and then we're fucked.
Yes.
Because trading cards, for those of you who have only new to trading cards, this has happened before. Market went up, everyone went, oh my god, craziness! And then everyone stopped paying attention. And it was glorious because you could buy cards again for a reasonable price.
At the moment though, you don't need EB Games to buy Pokemon cards because Woolworths had them. Best and Less have them. Like, you can buy packs in the wild at the moment. It's great.
Yeah, you can.
Not that I really want Pitch Black at the moment, but I can buy them if I want to.
But then you always got that number one rule of you never buy hanging packs. The packs that come in the cardboard thing.
I fucking do.
No, I do.
Yeah,
I got 2 fucking cardboards out of that.
Everyone's like, they're the worst.
No, not anymore. They're the packs to buy now.
I got.
There's a dude There's a dude that keeps coming up in my feed on Insta, and he's a One Piece scalper.
Oh no!
And he buys the starter sets, like boxes upon boxes upon boxes of starter sets, to get the one booster pack out of it because I think there must be one Luffy card that only comes in those packs.
Okay.
And so, like, at one point, he sits in his Tesla, rips the box, rips open the starter thing, puts the starter set out, throws the cards, throws the cards, throws the cards. I'm like, I fucking hate you. I want to punch you in the face. Yeah. The other cool, I think, did you see another really cool post where it was a card con thing, and he must have been like one of the people at the end or a cleaner or something, and he just walked around and people have closed up all their booths and got all the tables away and stuff, and he's just walking around just picking up all the cards, and he's like a massive pile of just bulk. And he's like, my kids are going to love this. If you are one of those people who just throw your cards away, give them to a kid. Don't just throw them on the fucking ground.
Do you know there's a channel that...
Kids appreciate all of them much more than
my son would not give a flying fuck about shiny cards. He just wants the cards.
Yep.
I might have 2 packs of cards coming his way.
Actually, from him.
I got fucking boxes of cards he can take if he wants to. No, so there's a channel, you've probably seen him, Bamfies on Facebook, Instagram, all that sort of stuff. Does the whole, like, the Gigabinder wants the art card and stuff.
Yeah.
Deep Pocket Monster will make things a bit unrealistic, but he will only usually open a few, like 9 packs, like need to be max. Yes, it might be a super old box, whatever, that makes it expensive.
But it's open in the first edition at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. But there's caveats to that too there. But like, Bamfies goes, I'm just opening 36 packs to go, like every day it spins a wheel and it's random amount of packs, but it's like 20 to 30 packs. I'm like, it's just not realistic what you're doing, especially in the Australian market anyway. It's not realistic. Like I said, kids over here, like my nephew, like enjoys watching. Like, oh, look at all the packs, and I'm like, you just can't afford that. Like that's $250 to $400 Australian is open, depending on the brand of pack, like the style packs. Sorry, I'm fiddling. Give me back my microphone. I could fiddle with that. It didn't make noise. I need my microphone.
But if you are in the world of cards and there's something that you want cards but you can't get your hands on Pokemon, you can get your hands on Monsters at War. It is a fantastic card game that we made. It's ours. While Zach struggles to get it up on the screen, there you go. This is a card shedding game. Basically, you have cards in your hand and you've got to get rid of all those cards. First to get rid of all the cards wins a totem. First to 4 totems in a 4-player game wins the game. It is great fun. Anyone... Oh, that's not that camera.
Ruined my phone.
Like this. Anyone who plays it loves it. There are many, many copies out in the wild now, which we're very excited about. $25 Australian dollar dues, you can hit us up, store@franticnerdcast.com, and you'll be able to get yourself a copy. And big news, you will be able to buy them online very soon. Not just yet, but very soon you will be able to get them online. But yeah.
Do you know where else you might be able to get them? You might be able to buy them at PAX from us, because we're going to PAX!
Oh my God! We are indeed going to the fantastical little world of PAX Australia. We went last year.
Some of us
this
did.
year, we are
We did.
officially media. We've spoken about it before, but yes.
We're only partially media last year. Now we're official media.
Yeah, all three of us are officially media personalities
Absolutely.
this year, which we're
Hurt
very
AJ a little bit
excited
to
about.
leave a day early last year. It just hurt him a little bit. I could see it in his soul.
These things happen.
So we will be there for 3 days this year. Last year we were only there for 2 days, but we loved it last year. Me and Zach went. We had a ball. You can find all the videos of the people we interviewed with many indie game developers.
I was saying, speaking of indie games, I played End of Ember last week on the stream. It came out on the YouTubes this week. Fuck, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
Boy, is it hard to play on a mouse compared to a joystick. It's so much easier on the joystick.
Get a joystick, plug it in.
I'm playing on it next time I play it.
It's a roguelite game. Roguelike?
Yeah, roguelite. So basically, every time you die, you respawn, you go back through and get new weapons and buffs and things. And I had one where I had giant dildos shooting sperm at people. Like, it's fucking...
The art is...
The art is very Rick and Morty-ish sort of
it's
style.
Fantastic, man. We sat there and talked to the artist, because PAX last year, there was the artist and
Just one of the
producer,
developers,
producer
or whatever,
guy. And we interviewed not the artist / creator. We interviewed another guy that worked for him as well. So that interview was on our YouTubes.
But fuck, it was fun.
It is a fantastic. Like you just watch it, and the whole time we were there at that booth, it was just constant people coming up and going, "Oh, this looks amazing! Oh, this looks amazing!" Oh,
Well, so we saw the art on the banner from like across the room, and like, let's go there.
Let's go.
We're like, where are we going? There. But yeah, like especially even at the end, dying is a pleasurable experience because it just comes up a giant, you fucked it. It was like, yeah, I did. I did walk into that poison gas. You're right, I did fuck up.
And as the guys said, they interviewed several of these indie developers and producers, game producers and whatnot. We'll be doing the same thing again when we get out there. We've got our media passes to do that. If there's any questions you would like us to put to some of these developers and people when we are at PAX, jump in the Discord, be part of the conversation. We might get a little PAX thread happening on there, PAX 2026, and you guys can put some questions out there as well.
Who knows? Maybe we'll be an indie developer soon, bring in Monsters of War and many other games in the pipeline. To
Hopefully,
PAX.
that is the plan. At some point, we would like to be there as a developer. Spruiking our content would be a fantastic. Now, Wartide are going to be there again this year.
Oh, yes.
Wartide was a TCG, more of a.
It's more of a board game with cards.
You legally aren't allowed to call it an LCG because Fantasy Flight Games owns the rights to that, which is a living card game.
That was brought up in the interview.
So it is more of a 2CG is another term that's been thrown out, or just there's many different terms, but basically you buy a box and you get all the cards.
It's a live card game.
And they were there. We played it last year. Fantastic. If you'd like to see a gameplay of it,
very rusty gameplay.
Very rusty gameplay. It is up on TCG Tuesday.
Have you watched the episode yet, Brock?
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, mate, you're missing out.
It is great fun, and we will definitely be having another crack at that whilst we're there, and we'll speak to the creator of that again. And I'm looking forward to other things. I don't know what's going to be there. We know Riftbound's going to be there.
We know just end of November won't be there. I've already checked in, and there won't be. That's upsetting news.
That is upsetting.
But Bandai will be there again. So looking forward to maybe some Gundam promos, One Piece promos. It's always fun. Lorcana's there. See, I'd be interested to try Lorcana again.
Such a big booth last year.
It was
not much.
It was huge, yeah. But I think it was big because when we actually went in there was nothing happening. But they had lots of like little like bar stool, bar table setups with like different trial starter games and things going for you to walk up and play. So that was pretty cool. So definitely looking forward to, as AJ looks up what is already been announced. A bunch of different card games, especially those Asian ones like that booth we had where we played Godzilla.
Is this for this year? Keep going. Keep talking.
They played Godzilla and the Hollow Live ones, plus there was a few others we didn't get to, but yeah, so it's cool. I'll tell you now, Brock, there's not a lot of Pokemon. There wasn't a lot of Pokemon cards there last year.
I'm fine with that.
Cherry Collectibles was the only one that was there, and that was. But they had a bunch of other stuff. They had a bunch of board games and things.
Me personally, the two things I'm interested most in will be the indie card and board games and indie video games.
That's what we really enjoyed, the indie games. We didn't even touch Nintendo.
Well, that's the thing. Like Nintendo, we already know it's easily accessible in the wild. But if you go see like these indie developers and whatnot, you get introduced.
See, last year it was massive because it was the pre-release of the Switch 2 and some massive games at the time. So maybe it won't be. It probably will still be busy. But some of the hype might have drawn out. But I expect there maybe to be some Pokemon play tests and things maybe this year.
Which means it'll probably be fucking.
But we didn't really touch. We played a lot of like the console indie games, but like the featured ones. We only really touched on Luna's, which
they are going to be there again.
We'll be back there definitely,
which is very exciting because it's officially out now, I believe. Yeah. So it's a very Mario Party, but everyone goes at the same time.
Yeah, basically. it's a faster version, so it's a lot more.
We've played. There's a few live streams on the channel.
We probably now that we've actually got our live stream set up working better, we should probably actually give it another go.
Probably.
Brock will actually just need to bust out his blow off the cobwebs of his PC and get on there.
I blew off the cobwebs last night. There were a few.
Asmodee's going to have a booth, which would be pretty cool.
The esports stuff was always there. We sort of had a quick look at it. Bandai.
Well, this might be last year's actually, because you're saying End of Ember's not
yeah, they said unless they've changed their mind, but they definitely said the other day that they weren't going.
PAX may not have updated this, but according to PAX's exhibition hall, they will be there. End of Ember. The King's Comics were there. The King's Comics, one of the comics.
Yeah, they were there.
That was really good. Catan Studios.
I don't think Catan was there last year, so maybe this is this year's.
Chainsaw, Rezark. There we go. Chainsaw Man Rezark. That's the new movie, isn't it?
No, I thought that was the October 23. No, that's last year. This is last year's stuff. Yeah. 2025.
2025. So,
PAX,
what are you doing, mate? Update your website. The event's in like 2 days.
Months, but okay.
But yes, so we are very much looking forward to the PAX. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait. 3 days of awesomeness. If you see us there, hit us up because we've got stuff to give away as well.
Yeah, we do.
We've got goodies that we're going to give away at PAX. You can come up, you can meet us, and you can get yourself some cool badges. And we might even have 1 or 2 free copies of Monsters at War to give away as well to those people if they come up and say to us in the loudest voice possible, "I'm a Franticler." You might get a free copy of Monsters at War. We'll have 2 copies. 3. We'll do a copy a day. We'll have 3 copies to give away at PAX.
Is Bevan coming?
No.
No one's going to call us Franticler.
You never know. Someone might run up, say, "Hey, I'm a Franticler," and you get yourself a Monsters at War if you're the first one to do it on the day.
But a little call out on the note of Bevan. He's added to the Franticler family, so congratulations to Bevan and his family with the birth of their new little boy. He's I think 3 weeks old, maybe 4 weeks old.
What's the theme? What's the letter theme?
The letter theme.
Probably don't say the name because he may not want it. But
no, that's fine. It's always having an S and a K.
That's it, S and a K.
Yep. So they now have 4 boys. They all have an S and a K in their name. Congrats, Bev.
We have another fan.
Congrats, Mandy. Congrats, everybody.
Can we talk books for a moment?
We can talk.
I've read some books.
You read some books?
I've listened to some books. Sorry.
I've read more of Horace.
This was a thing that came up the other day. I was talking about it with some people at work, and it's like, is listening to an audiobook classed as reading?
No, it's not. You listen to a book. You are. If
but
someone
you're still
says,
reading the book.
No, you're not. You're listening. to
No, but I would say I'm still consuming the book.
You're consuming it, absolutely.
I'm just consuming it in a different way.
You're not reading it.
If someone said to you, "Have you read Stormlight Archives?"
I would say yes because I've read them. If someone asked
Dungeon
me
Crawler
if
Carl
I've
would be a
read
better example
Dungeon
for
Crawler
that.
Carl, I'd say no. I've read the first one, but I listened to the rest.
Oh, see,
I'd say yes, I have. I've done the audiobook, so like I would still.
I wouldn't even debate it. They say, "Have you read it?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've read it."
No, see,
I have read it.
See, it doesn't bother me, but it's something where You've either read it or you've listened to it.
No,
they're two different things.
Semantically, yes, they are. But in the grand scheme of things, no.
Semantically, they fucking are two different things. You put it in your ears and you're listening to it, or you have it in front of you and you're reading it.
I've still completed. I know the storyline. I can summarize exactly.
I'm not debating whether you've consumed it or not.
You've sent us down a rabbit hole. So I've finished another couple of the Horace Heresy books. So finished Mechanicum. Great book, especially for the lore nerds. And like the Easter eggs that sprinkled in that if Brock reads, he's like, I don't give a fuck about this dragon. Warhammer nerds like, why my fucking god?
Dragons are pretty cool.
Yeah, there's much more of this. They said the lore for this is that could be a Necron god. That is actually the tech, all the tech marines and Mars and all that they're praying to a different god that they. Everyone's worried that if that god reawakens because the Emperor's basically locked it up and tombed it in Mars, that then the Mechanicum will leave the Imperium and go join the Necrons and like. We don't want that to happen.
No.
But that was pretty sick to.
But there's also rumours that the dragon has something to do with the two missing Primarchs and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different rumours and things there.
You've read or listened to this one before, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you do it.
I've read up to I think about book 22. I've currently listened up to book 11. Right. Finished the short story book, and there's a short story in there that makes you really think. The original Imperium, they weren't nice people.
They're still not nice people.
No, they're nice now only because they're fighting to save everyone from chaos. At the start, so during the Crusade, there's a short story there where the Space Wolves land on this planet and turns out the Dark Elder have been attacking this planet, so they decide that while they're trapped there, they will try and help rescue these people from Xenos scum. And they do it, and right at the end they go, oh yes, now that we've saved you, we'll welcome you into the Imperium and treat you like brothers. And
so the three books that I'm reading at the moment, where do they fit into like the book?
1, 2, and 3.
They are 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so with them being 1, 2, and 3, you can tell straight away that they're fucking bad guys. Like there's no debating.
Yeah,
from the very start.
There's this part in book 1.
Book 1.
Wait till you read the prequel book, First Heretic, which comes before those. That tells the story of like the first ones turned to chaos.
Yeah.
Lorgar.
Yeah, Lorgar. Yeah.
There's one part.
Technically, it's Erebus, but yes.
There's one part where they get to a planet and they're like, "You guys need to conform to the Emperor," and they're like, "No," and he's like, "Cool, we're not even going to come down." Beep.
Well, in this short story,
what?
As I said, so this company of Space Wolves are stranded on this planet, rescue from this alien invasion that happens every few hundred years to cull and get new slaves and stuff like that. And then they finally won, freed this population, and they go, yeah, welcome to the Imperium. We're not joining. Like we've just got free from these. We don't want to trade one master for another. And like, all right, we've got to kill these fuckers now. And it's like, you really weren't good people. Like, yeah. And it's at the start of Horace Rising when they're like, couldn't we have left them alone? Like, just because they didn't want to join us. Like they didn't want to fight us. They didn't want to cause us issues. They just didn't want to join.
The most compelling thing within book 1 for me was I think it's Ignatius.
Carcassy,
yeah. His whole storyline and with what happens to him so early. Like, that was the first time in the book where I was really like, you know what, I'm drawn into this story now. Like, I want to see what happens here and where this goes. And it was the fucking Astartes beating the shit out of him because he said something that upset him. You're like, these are bad fucking guys. Imperial Guard, whatever. Yeah, because Astartes with one punch and his head's gone. And then for where I'm up to now, I am up to where
book 3.
No, I'm in book 2 still. A little bit slow over the last few weeks, but I've caught up in the last few days. They're at the point where the War Master is back on Davin, and he's in that healing place with the serpent. The serpent
I do enjoy Devon on meat.
Yeah. He's in the temple and about to basically this is him officially turning.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So he's there, and Erebus has just turned up.
Can I have one, please?
Erebus has just turned up in like the other form of Jasper or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I forgot where I was going with this. Like when the War Master gets injured, And it's a perfect example of the Imperium being fucked and like just only looking to one thing. Is when they get back to their ship, they fuck up their own people when they're walking through the War
see that at the time there, I'm like, oh, that's like shit. But then you're like, actually no, like, you know, they're in trauma and stuff. It's later on where they start to, that's probably, but basically the guard general on the ship is like, there needs to be, I understand they were upset. I understand they were desperate and they were worried, but they murdered people.
Exactly.
There needs to be consequences. And
exactly.
That starts to snowball into the heresy from there.
And what was really interesting is how, because it's really, it's kind of subtle the way that they talk about it.
All day.
It's kind of subtle the way that they actually talk about that as well. Is because they say, oh yeah, they do it from Carcass's point of view. And they talk about how, we were looking down because, oh my God, the War Master, like they're saying he's dead. And then we got down there and we looked and then, the War Master's alive. The way that they're moving, he's alive. And then there's like, if you were watching that scene, if they put it on like on screen, it would be an incredible scene to watch.
Yeah.
Reading it, it was a different experience because like Ignatius just went straight to, these guys are fucked. They've just killed people. And that was sort of it. They just sort of glossed over it. And
I think they gloss over it there because it does become a bit more of a pivotal reasoning in a lot of things that happen in the future of the book.
I think that could have been done a little bit better.
Could have been,
but
yeah.
It's still interesting because you can see that it will be longer in how it plays out in the future and whatnot. Like you can tell that. But the interesting part for me is the fact that like Loken as being like the main character at the moment, or one of the main characters, is the way that he was involved with it, and it's just glossed over at the moment. So I'm really interested to see how that plays out.
Yeah, give it a little bit because I said it's one of, like this, and obviously what's currently now having on Davin, and especially with Loken's reaction and everything, it starts to be a catalyst for a few different things.
Yeah, because he's basically cracked it with the Mournival. He's gone and said, you guys are fucked. You're my brothers, but you're fucked. And he's walked away from them because like they're going through that whole thing with Erebus and War Master, yada, yada, yada. But look, I'm enjoying this book much more than the first one.
Yeah.
This one, I find that sometimes it's still a little bit hard to pick up. It's kind of like, righto, I'll go read some. But once I've picked it up and start reading, I'm like, here we go. And it's hard to put down.
Meanwhile,
hard to pick up, hard to put down.
I'm currently on Fallen Angels, which is the second one to Descent of Angels. Oh, fuck, it's good. Now once you get past, book 1, 2, 3, 4 is basically concurrent. A little bit of 4 starts before the others, but quickly joins up. 5 is a bit the same. It then finishes that whole Isfahan system and the whole like, all right, this is now the heresy, and everything after that is basically starts to pick up different storylines that will eventually become relevant throughout.
Look, I'll do 1, 2, 3. I'll see where I'm at after 1, 2, 3. Because as I said, it's
4 as well.
Oh, you told me 3 at first.
Well, 4 is part of 3.
Okay.
4 has some graphic.
You watch. Okay, for those who are playing at home, once again, you watch what happens once I finish 4. Oh, but see, you need 5.
So where I would go from there is I would start to cherry pick books from the rest of them for you to read. I wouldn't say read all of them because I wouldn't say read Mechanicum because it's not. It's an interesting read, but it's not a critical read. I
go first Heretic after that.
I'd go that. My read after that would be first Heretic, the 2 Space Wolves, Prospero Burns, and Thousand Suns and Prospero Burns. Those 2, or the 2 Dark Angel books. I know there's a third. I haven't read the third one yet. So Descent of Angels.
What's the Fall of Ultimar?
Yeah, that's a lot later.
Yeah, that's a good book too.
That one. The Angron book's pretty cool too. But yes, I would be cherry picking like what kind of story would you like to read and cherry picking those to suit your interest at the time, rather than going because I said reading 5 is interesting, but really the only thing that's interesting in 5 is probably the end of it to finish that Isfahan storyline for you. The bulk of the start you probably wouldn't be that interested in. So.
On to something completely different, in the words of Monty Python.
Marvelous.
Kickstarter time. There is a new Kickstarter.
They want to take my money.
It is the DC deck builder. There is a new version, baby. It is Green Lanterns. So the Green Lantern deck builder is officially on Kickstarter. It has been up for a day and a half, 2 days, and it is sitting at 1 million Australian dollar dues.
So I'm glad that you backed it because it means I don't have to.
Yes. I have backed it.
See, now I wasn't.
Well, the beautiful thing is that Kickstarter does their payment thing now,
Yeah.
so which Game does.
I
you can
thought
pay
this
a game
was
off over time.
I thought this was a love letter game when I first saw the images on the screen. I was like, oh, this is cool. And I was like, hang on, I don't think it is.
Oh my god!
I thought you were alluding to something really important
Little
there.
sick, little cough. Getting over sickness from last week still. New things that are in this version. So for those of you who don't know, it's called the Cryptozoic Engine. So there are many deck builders in this kind of thing. I think DC wise, this is like the 12th or 14th one, something like that.
It's got the base and then everything that's kicked on from there.
And like they're all base games as well. So you don't need a different version of a game. You get the game, that's all you need. There are other expansions called Crisis expansions. So this is number 5, and I believe 9 and 10 are in this Kickstarter, and they add different cards and all that kind of stuff to them.
And you've also got the Versus decks as well.
And then the Versus system,
cool.
which is a 2-player version of the game. So in this one, the new things that have been added are dual type cards. So the one that they've shown on the Kickstarter is a villain and an equipment card, which is really cool because a lot of cards say if you've played other equipment cards this turn, gain 2 power, blah, blah, blah. So that's pretty cool. You've got dual type cards.
I'm looking forward, just that mechanic alone, I'm looking forward to see how that plays out.
Yeah, they brought in the transformation mechanic that was brought in the Justice League Dark version.
Yep.
So that mechanic was basically you had cards and then they had like buffed up versions of the cards where if you did certain things, you could transform your card into that other card.
I found I didn't like Dark as much as the set before. I think they went a little bit too...
I enjoyed Dark. Asylum,
don't
not
get me
as
wrong.
much.
Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. I think I might have enjoyed Asylum more because I think that's when the Versus that I really enjoyed came out. And I was liking the Versus then. So I might have just
the
sort of...
Shazam one came with Asylum, I think.
Yeah, so I think because that came with it, I might have just associated that to it more because I quite enjoyed that mechanic. But yeah, I think with Dark, I don't know, I think with any game, you're trying to introduce either something different or something more, and I think that one might have just gone a little bit too much on the more side.
So we've
for
also
me,
got...
anyway.
You can transform starter cards. That's
So
cool.
you can overcome fear and spend your power to transform your starter card into constructs.
Oh, I like that.
Then there's also weakness removal. You can even transform your weakness cards, turning your liabilities into advantage, which is pretty cool. And then this is the Green Lanternness of it. You recharge your power ring. So your power ring helps you transform cards and fuels other abilities. After using it, you'll need to recharge it with your new starter deck card or through other card abilities before you unleash its power again.
Okay, so I know that you get rings with this.
Well, you can get plastic rings that have little lights and stuff on them.
Sure, okay.
Which I did not get.
Okay, so I didn't think
He went the limited edition, got the metal rings.
So I figured that's what they'd be. Just purely like a little, hey, you can get the rings. How cool is that? When I read that, I'm like, oh, don't tell me they've gotten some little fucking like NFC thing where you touch the ring and like that's your body, like it'll light up and then like you touch it on a card and it drains it and then anyway.
So we've got Crisis. Oh, there we go. Crisis Pack 6, which is the Witching Hour. Gives you some Crisis card, Transformable cards, Nemesis cards, new heroes.
Gives you about
and
another
stuff.
50 cards.
And then also you can get Crisis 7, which is the War of Light expansion, which is
Rainbow Lanterns.
Join the Green Lantern Corps and use your power rings to save the universe from cosmic crisis events. 2 different storylines provide players with a variety of challenges to overcome together.
Well, by variety, I assume they mean 2.
Is that new? How you've got like mission scenarios?
No, that's a lot of the crises.
No, so I'm sure you guys were playing one when I got here one time.
Okay.
Then they've got a Rebirth one-shot pack, Bottled City, which is Brainiac has arrived and Earth is next in his collection. Recruit Jon Stewart, Hawkgirl, Supergirl, and Lobo as a fully playable characters, each with their own signature cards to unlock throughout the Rebirth campaign. Then take on all new Bottled City scenario where Brainiac's drones threaten to bottle the world throughout cities. Bottle the world's greatest cities. Stop them before it's too late. So that's a pretty cool one. And then you can get all the old... They've got like travel box kind of thing. Plastic rings. The travel box, the outside of it folds out into a game mat.
Did you get that?
No. no, I don't need that shit.
That's pretty cool, though.
But yeah, then they've got playmats and all that kind of stuff you can get as well if you want.
Looking mugs. I like that.
And plastic standees.
Completely
Useless
unnecessary for...
AJ was print one. Speaking of Green Lantern, watch the second episode of Lanterns this week.
We're going to talk about next week because he has not watched them yet.
No, I haven't.
The Lantern is cool, and that's all I'll say.
Cool.
So next week we will be talking about Lanterns, episode 1, 2, and 3, and all of the things that have happened inside of it.
Yep.
Good, because I have many questions I need answering.
With the 10 seconds of dialogue that AJ said before the episodes, I know that you have lots of questions, and he didn't even give anything away.
No, it's
next week.
And there's a beautiful little there's a little Easter egg in the first episode, but you don't realise it's an Easter egg until the second episode. That's all I will say.
Okay. Zach's like, yeah, I know that.
yeah.
And lastly, we've got a little movie to talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about
The
this.
Toxic Avenger.
So, the trailer for this, I remember the trailer coming out, and
I think we talked about the trailer.
Spoke about it a while back.
long time ago.
First thing I thought about it when I looking at the trailer, you're kind of like, this looks like a cult classic remake.
Well, it is.
And it is.
Yeah.
And when I put the show on, I kind of forgot about the trailer. I'm like, this looks like a cult classic remake. Oh, well, let's give it a go. Turn it on, 2 minutes in. Yeah, this is definitely.
So,
and
the original film was made by Roger Corman.
84.
Yeah, so Roger Corman made the original movie, and funnily enough, it was like a B-grade horror movie. Got turned into a cartoon series, which is phenomenal. I love the cartoons. I had the cartoon toys. They were fucking awesome. The cartoon was the jam, man. But the original movie was fucking hilarious. It's basically about a janitor who gets put into toxic waste. He comes back as the Toxic Avenger.
Yep.
Wears a ballet skirt and his face is all deformed.
Yep.
And he has a mop with toxic waste on it. And this movie's basically the same thing. Peter Dinklage is the new Toxic Avenger.
Yep. Because you had Peter Dinklage, you had Kevin Bacon in it.
Peter Dinklage doesn't play the Toxic Avenger.
I'm not
he
surprised.
Voices the Toxic Avenger, but he's
Yeah. It had that.
I believe that's what happened. I can't remember.
Either way, and it was one of those ones. Stepping into it, I was kind of like,
He plays as Winston Goose, the Toxic Avenger, and the Toxie voice.
No, there you go. Because the voice was very obviously dubbed.
Oh, yes. Luisa Guerrero as the Toxic Avenger suit performer.
Yeah,
okay.
There you go.
Because it was like, I didn't know what to expect from it. It seemed very gimmicky. And I'd say it kind of...
Had you ever seen the original?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
So, and I'd have to say that it kind of is, but it works.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those movies where, as I said, you can tell that it's a cult classic. I would be very interested if the people who were in that cult of Toxic Avenger from back in the 80s and 90s, what their opinion of the movie is, because I thought it was great. It felt to me like you had a bunch of actors who either grew up or were very exposed to the Toxic Avenger when they were younger. They were part of that cult when they were younger. And when they stepped into this movie, they're like, I know exactly what this movie is. This movie is fucking a janitor. And they're going to act the absolute living shit out of it and fucking have a blast.
Just bear with me, they're good actors.
No, it had a different feel to it. Even from when you seen them on screen, there was just a feel.
Could just be a fun movie.
It is a fun movie. That's what I'm saying.
That's why they had fun with it.
No, but that's what I mean. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It seemed like they grew up with it, and like, you know what? Because of how they grew up with it, I'm going to go beyond what I would normally do. Like, it had that feel. Like, they are good actors who fucking stepped up further. That was my opinion, and it is a gimmicky movie, but it was a lot of fun. Like, as I said, I didn't know what to expect from it.
I need to correct myself here. It wasn't a Corman film. It was a Troma Entertainment film. Okay. So Troma, Corman, Troma always get them mixed up. So Troma released it, and it was Lloyd Kaufman who did the original story. He did the story by a screenplay by Joe Ritter and directed by Lloyd Kaufman as Samuel Well. So he didn't even direct it as himself.
And didn't know what to expect from it. The town is interesting in the way that they talk about the town. It's like there's piss take lines within it talking about the town and what's going on and the people. And then I think the first moment where the Toxic Avenger, he's not the Toxic Avenger yet, but he's got the mop and he swings at someone and he just, from memory, like takes his bottom jaw off.
Yep.
I think the security guard, and you're like, whoa, was not expecting that. And you're just like, okay, we're in for a fucking ride here. It also got turned into a comic in the 90s, so Marvel picked it up and had a comic run. There was 5 movies.
No, this is the 5th movie.
No, this is the 6th.
No. There was meant to be a remake in 2010. Arnold Schwarzenegger was meant to be in it, but he dropped out to end up being in Terminator Genesis.
So, from what I was reading on the Toxic Avengers...
it is the 5th installment, a reboot of the Toxic Avenger.
Okay, so there's the 4 plus this.
Yeah.
I think the 4th one came out in 2000, I think it was. This one was
I've only ever seen the first 3 from memory.
Look, Dinklage was on board to star in this since 2020.
Oh, shit.
Well, it came out in 2023.
2025?
23 at a film festival.
It had been filmed it was at the Fantastic Festival in September 23.
And then it got released in 2025. But yeah, I mean, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. It is unapologetic.
Box office, 3.4 million.
Oh. Yeah, and you know what? It was a flop, and in 5
it was
10 years' time, it's probably going to be another cult classic.
But it's one of those ones where it'll then have like streaming success, I'd say.
Potentially.
It's just like the Death Race remake, not the Jason Statham one.
No, the other one.
What's it called? Death Race 2050, I think it is. Yeah, there you go. So Death Race 2050. So it was a remake of the original Death Race movie.
Right.
So it starred the Aussie Manu Bennett, who was in like Green Arrow and stuff.
Yeah, right.
It was a fantastic movie, but it was the same thing. They took the original version and made this new, more modern version, but did it in that vibe of the original one with the ridiculousness and the craziness of it.
So I didn't know Death Race was a remake?
So Death Race 2000 was the original.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and was that the one with Statham?
No, so the original was Death Race 2000. That was done in 19...
Not 2000.
75, did it say?
1975, yeah.
And then you had the one with
Statham.
Statham.
And that was a Corman film.
Okay.
So
you had the one with Statham in it, whenever that came
Yeah.
out. So I remember when I watched the one with Statham in it, I didn't know it was a remake of any kind. And then 25th, I have seen this one. I didn't enjoy this one as much as the Statham
no.
one,
So they're very different movies.
Yeah.
Very different movies.
I agree. Enjoyed it, but not as much as the other one.
Yeah, so you had your Death Race and Death Race 2, Death Race 3 Inferno, and oh my god, there's a fourth one? Yes.
Beyond Anarchy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive announcement. There was a 4th Death Race in the Statham series, even though it was only in the first one.
It was only released on DVD and digitally.
Death Race Beyond Anarchy.
Unrated and unhinged.
Yeah.
It's got a Glover in it. Danny Glover, I think it said.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Danny Glover's in it. Zach McGowan. Oh, that's he was in
The Boys, Gen Z.
Yeah, that's it.
As Dognot.
Dog, what is that? I was going to say the dog guy.
Wow. Because the second one didn't have Jason Statham in it either, did it? Yeah, that's right. They replaced it. That was the same character, but they replaced him.
Yeah.
And then the third one was just oh no, that was the same guy from the second one. There you go.
It's got Machete in it.
Yeah, it's Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
Trejo, whatever his name is.
It will always be Machete.
Yeah, Machete. But yeah, so there you go. Toxic Avenger.
Watch it. Good fun.
Watch it.
I'll have a look at the comics.
Speaking of cult classics, I also watched Master of the Universe the other week. I get what you mean. It's definitely meant to be like a funny, like not a serious movie. Yeah. There was just, I don't know, there was a little bit something missing it from me. It was good, but there was just, maybe it's the fact I don't have the history with it like you do that put it over a little bit for me. But good, entertaining, worth watch, but not something I'll be rushing back to watch.
It was fun. It was fun.
I watched it again.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. You've got
I enjoyed it. The second time was just as fun. It was just as entertaining, and I really liked how absolutely stupid was. Like, especially the thing is like
The fact that this sword
the
was
names that he gives everyone and stuff. It's brilliant.
and the sword was just in a gift shop as a prop. Yeah.
And the fact that they're trying to hide that he's so
See, I
big.
told you guys it was real.
No, you guys, but you guys is a metaphor for everyone that didn't believe me. Yeah, so there was like, as soon as I saw Idris Elba's character at the start, I was like, yeah, this movie's a bit of a piss take on some things, because like, he ain't serious by any means.
Yeah. But other than that, that's all we have for this week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for listening. Tell us if the microphones sounded shit compared to our normal one, and we'll go back to the other microphones. But yeah, until next week, make sure you check out the socials, subscribe, and share with your friends.
Stay frantic.
Bye.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Frantic Nerdcast.
You can find all our latest news and information on Facebook or at franticnerdcast.com.
You can find us on Instagram at Frantic Nerdcast. Find AJ at Weird Art by AJ. Find Zach at Frantic Kaz and myself at Frantic Brock.
Please make sure to head over to our YouTube channel and subscribe for more YouTube-only content like Sequelize It and Plays Games.